What's up, everybody? Gavin Carpenter coming to you from Atlanta. A-Town down, baby, A-Town down. Man, I wanted to take a minute and just have a chat with you guys. I'm home today, did some estimates and things this morning, and I just wanted to talk to you guys. I've been thinking all day. I was actually up quite early this morning. I couldn't sleep, and my mind started going about 5 a.m., so I was up pretty early. And I started thinking about, what are my goals for this year? What did I accomplish last year? And I've been kind of thinking about it as I've been driving around today. And so I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna make a little video because I'm curious to see what y'all's goals are. Because I have goals for my business, but again, just like we price and the way we operate, and what works for you may not work for me, and what works for me, not you or the next guy. So I was curious. I was curious to see what goals y'all got. What are your goals for 2017? Did you have any goals for 2016? Goals are important. Not even goals, but goals and just targets, okay? Targets are important. I'm an avid golfer, so it's like going to the practice range. If you go out on the driving range and you're just aimlessly hitting golf balls out there, right? You really don't know how good you're hitting it if you don't have a target. It's senseless to practice. It's senseless to proceed unless you have a target in mind. So you have something you're focused on and driving towards, right? So in golf, that carries over to business as well, and with the landscape. And I know a bunch of y'all YouTube subscribers that follow me, this is another perfect kind of lesson to learn what your goals are. So again, I've been thinking about it all morning. I decided to sit down and just be real and put it out there, what my goals are. And again, your goals and targets may be different than mine. They may be much smaller. They may be much greater. I don't know. But in the comments and stuff, when I'm through here, I'm curious to know, what are y'all's? So last year was a pretty good year for us here at Jonquil Landscape in Atlanta here. We had a really good year. We continue to drive our customer base up. In terms of total customers, maintenance wise, okay, so obviously we do maintenance and we do landscaping. So our main piece that we do is maintenance. We have regular weekly customers and we have bi-weekly customers, and so many people around here like the bi-weekly service, which is just fine with me because I can fit a lot more bi-weeklies in than weeklies based on scheduling and such. So I will tell you 70% of our business is all maintenance driven. Everything maintenance wise: mow, edge, cut, string trim, blow, and then you have add-on services on just those customers. You have, bed redefining, pine straw, mulch, trimming of trees, bushes, all that good stuff, right? So that's 70% of our business. So again, last year we had a good year. We had a good year with that. We gained a bunch of customers. We kept adding, and we are just above the 80 customer line between weekly and bi-weekly. If I remember correctly, we're probably close to 84 is where we were last year. So again, we had a good year. It made me think, with all that maintenance, because it is most of our business, and if you can increase most of your business marginally, percentagely, it would be a good thing. So I went through and I added all of our maintenance accounts and how many maintenance accounts we did, okay? And this was pretty cool. Again, just a reason to refocus and relook at and how you can be better. So in 2016, we did over 2,000 accounts. 2,000. So with a mix of weekly and bi-weeklies and maintenance and stuff, we did exactly 2,061 accounts. So that would mean we went up to Again, most of these are the same homes, so let's not get it crazy. Pull up, drop the gate, get the equipment out, do the job, back in the trailer, close the gate, on to the next one. Right? 2,000 accounts. 2,061. It's quite a bit. And that's with a running average of over $50 a yard. And again, every yard's different, but if you take the average, okay, and break it down, that's a pretty good average. So that was 2016. So I had to go back and look at that to figure out what was going to drive me this year. What were going to be my goals? So this year in the short term, I've got a few goals. Okay, targets, just like we talked about. First goal is I have to get another employee. So I've got myself, I've got my one main guy, full-time employee. I had a part-time employee last year for some of the year, but this year, and obviously he fell off for the winter time, but I'm going to rehire for another full-time position. We're going to crank out 3 of us, 3-man crew to this year with the goals and targets I have in mind. Everything should work out just fine. So in the short term, employee, number 1, full-time. Secondly, I've been personally working on pricing. I've got a spreadsheet I've been working on, so I have a lot of the projects here in Atlanta. I do a lot of the same projects. I mean, you have specialty projects, but I have a lot of the same projects. Walkway, stone, edging, putting in edging, whether it be stone bullet edging or metal edging or mulch or sod, and all these things. Well, I put it into a spreadsheet so I can kind of streamline my pricing. So in the equation on a spreadsheet, I put in my prices that it would cost me, or my man-hour prices, and then every year I can just adjust based on the pricing of the material. Because all I want to do is, if I go up, an example would be if I go up to a yard and they want to put in a pallet of sod. Keep it very simple. Pallet of Bermuda sod. And we're starting from nothing. It's nothing but weeds and there ain't much there. So we would need to come in and strip out what's existing, put in some good organic topsoil and a pallet of Bermuda. Well, I know my price is based on how much it costs for me to install. I just have to change my prices based on the material costs, Bermuda, sod, or excuse me, soil, that type of thing. So all I want to do is go out to a customer when I have to do an estimate, get my measuring wheel out of the truck, go in, make my measurement, come back and put it into my streamlined spreadsheet to say, okay, I need to do 465 square feet. What do I charge the customer? I know my prices, I know what the material prices are, I know how long it takes, I put it all into the equation. And then to do estimates, dude, I can pump them out, because sometimes estimates, man, these landscape jobs, they take time because you have to line item by line item go through. And I like to put profit into each line item. I don't like to say, all right, well, here's how much it's going to cost and then add 10%. I like to put just a little bit of profit into each line item. And that's just the right way to do it. You know what I mean? So if a customer says, so I don't want to do that part of the project, no big deal. You take it out, it's still right there. So that's what I'm doing personally for the business, streamlining, pricing. That's a good thing. So long-term, yearly goals. I told you 2016 was a good year, right? 2016 over 2,061. It's a good number. So mine first goal for the year, if you guys watched my previous videos, is theft. I've been working on making changes and other things to trailers to eliminate the theft issue we had last year. I got hit twice last year. I don't plan on getting hit again, and I promise you it will not happen again. There's no way it can happen. So first and foremost, yearly goal, no loss. Nothing big like that. It didn't set me back. It just pisses me off. And I stir on it and stir on it and stir on it. And I just think, who is the type of person that does that? So just for a stress level and to be more mellow, we've eliminated that issue, the opportunity, eliminate the opportunity. Secondly, safety. I still want to go the entire year. I don't want myself, my guys to get hurt. Safety. If it's storming out, I don't want to risk weather, getting struck by lightning. It happens. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I don't want anybody to fall off anything. I don't want equipment to fall on somebody. I don't want somebody to throw out their back with material. I don't want to do it. So number 2 is safety for the year. I want to go through another year with 0 issues. And third is the maintenance. The whole point of this video was to target something important and to drive myself for the year. So my goal this year is to take this 10% up. How I'm going to do that is I'm going to get to 100 customers this year, and I'm going to cap it. And that's going to be it for this year. I'm going to cap it. Springtime's coming, so you get a lot of new customers. But I'm going to cap it at 100. A lot of people will go to that number and say, all right, well, I'll take the less profitable ones, or the one that's way out there. I'll just do the one here instead of way out there. In our area and where I am in Atlanta, I don't leave like a 5-mile radius. So everything is so dense where I'm at, and that's how it just keeps growing. It keeps festering and growing and more dense. So I'm just going to cap it at 100 this year. That's my goal. And go from there. I hope to take that number 2,000 plus and increase it. So I've got to add 200 plus more stops, which is a good thing. That's the goal. So those are my goals. Short term, long term. Oh, one more is the Hurricane X3. I've talked about it a couple times. It was I demoed it the other day at the Landscape Equipment Pro Show Demo Day. Awesome, man. This thing is exactly what I thought it would be. I've had my eye on it for 3 years. Hurricane X3, if you've never heard of it, check it out. There's a couple of videos online here and there, some new ones. It's pretty cool. But at least my supplier will now have that unit on hand all the time. That's where I picked up this hat, Echo. Also picked up this shirt. You know, when you go in, you buy new equipment, you drop $1,600 on new equipment. And you say, hey, what do I give for $1,600? They say, hey, you want a t-shirt? You get a shirt, Echo, outdoor equipment, Lost Mountain, out there in Dallas, Georgia. Good people. Good people. It's a good show. I was happy I went out there again. Took my guy out there for the afternoon. Had lunch on them. It was nice. It was good. It was good. I'm a big Echo guy. I love their stuff. I work on a lot of my own stuff too. So that's where I'm at. So again, just want to put this video out there to figure out what's your targets for the year. Are you focused? What are you going to do? Are you just aimlessly shooting to survive? I don't know. I like to put targets out there. I like to shoot for targets, goals as well. You know, and then you know where you're taking your business. You know where you're going with your profits. You know with what your bottom line is going to increase by. You know, you can handle all that. So comments below. I'm curious, what are y'all's? Those are mine. I mean, I told you. Those are my little short-term, long-term goals. What are yours? I'm curious to hear it. So check it out. If y'all aren't subscribed to my channel, check it out. Subscribe, like, share the video, all that good stuff. I'll keep doing good educational videos like this as we move forward. I got more stuff coming out as we grow this year together. So y'all be good till next time. I'm out. Peace.